Hey, Jovan here with your free NBA Extendo Clip play for Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025. Now, you know it's here at Pick Dawgz. We love giving out free picks. But if you want my best bets, the best that I'm putting in today, go to the website, pickdawgz.com, where you can find my or one of our other world-class handicappers picks for today. Now, like we always do, let's recap what went on last night. And the Extendo Clip ended our 3-game winning streak. We won on Friday, we won on Saturday, and we won on Sunday, the full weekend for the Extendo Clip. But last night we couldn't get it done with the Portland Pilots, as they ended up losing by, I believe 22. They were getting wiped down by as many as 24 points, is what I saw. And then they made a valiant comeback. Looked like we was going to get the back door. They was down by 15 with slightly under 2 minutes left. The line was 14.5 for the Extendo Clip, and it was looking like we was going to get there miraculously, but it didn't happen. Turnovers, a couple of fouls, free throws, for the Stanford Cardinal, and that was all she wrote. So they put up a valiant effort, but it didn't get there. And that runs our Extendo Clip record to 28, 38, and 2 at plus $825 for the lifetime of the Extendo Clip. The two team also didn't get there. 1-1 gets you nothing. The Orlando Magic were the culprits in this one, as they had to come back to get a 5-point victory. And like I said in yesterday's video, it was an inflated line. I knew this, but just given the circumstances, I was on the Magic hella high water. So ended up not being the right play at all, but they've been running hot and they've been wiping down teams. So, we had to take our shot with them. Utah, however, they got the job done. And it was just a situation, just like I said it was going to be. These mini-series where two teams play on back-to-back nights, or in games where it's a 2-team mini-series and they're in the same arena, more likely than not, you're gonna back the team who lost the first game. It's just that simple. So Utah got it done. They won outright 133 to 125. But like I said, 1-1 gets you nothing for the parlay. And we walk away with nothing. Unless you're one of those people who take these two teamers and just bet the singles on it. You might have bet Utah and you got the cash. But either way, no matter how it goes, we'll get right back on the saddle. And it starts here with the Extendo Clip play, where we are going to go to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where the Washington Wizards are facing the Philadelphia 76ers. And we are going to go back to the players prop market. And the Extendo Clip knows no bounds. We will go wherever there's an alternate line to be had, whether that's team totals, so on and so forth. So right now, the players prop market is looking pretty favorable in my opinion. And we are going to focus on CJ McCollum. Now, CJ McCollum is one of those players where he's going to get you 18, 20 points, somewhere around there. This season, he's averaging 18.4 points per game. And against the Sixers, at least in his in his career, he's averaging 21.7, something of that nature, points per game. But if you've looked at his last handful of games, he's trying to ratchet it up for his team. And 3 games ago, he dropped 46 points. Last game, which was last night against the Bucks, in a win, I might add, he dropped 28. On the 8th, he dropped 25 points. And on the 10th of November, that is, he dropped 42 points. Every other game was in the teens or, low 20s. And this is out of his last 10. So for those games, he's dropped over 25 points. And the common denominator in those games is he's put up shots. Over 20 attempts in those 4 games. And as long as he can get there in this one, we'll be in business with where we're going to put this point total to. So there's going to be no Chris Middleton in this one. That means more shots for CJ McCollum. So that's key. Chris Middleton, the coaching staff has already, stated they're not going to play him in second nights of back-to-backs. So more shots for CJ McCollum should translate into more buckets. So expect him to put up over 20 shot attempts. And with that being said, we're going to move his point total from, 18 and a half, 19, 20, whatever it is. We're going to move it to 25 plus points at plus 219. And that'll be for CJ McCollum, of course. CJ McCollum, 25 plus points at plus 219. And let's reiterate it one more time, just in case you're getting confused about it. CJ McCollum, plus 25 points at plus 219. That's on DraftKings. All you got to do is go to player props or go to player points. Look for CJ McCollum. Toggle his point total to plus 25 or 25 plus, and it'll get you there. Book a cash to do what you got to do with it, but go to the website, pickdawgz.com, where you can find mine or one of our other world-class handicappers' picks. Now smash that like button. Let's get this money and hit the book where it hurts.